Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What's going on?
Oh, not much. So it's public holiday here in Adelaide.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's only in Adelaide. It's not a public holiday where you are. Is it?
Nah, not in WA, but in Melbourne it is as well, I think. So I'm thinking that's why there's no one here.
Okay. Well, I'm still working, of course. I was just jumping onto the road time thing, but I was coming on Zoom because I put a lead box in the girls' toilets because I heard hanging on the website the other day say that she did that. I've had one out like under the microwave, and I can let it run to the fitter, and I get like maybe 1 to 2 leads in that week. And so I put one in the toilet, and oh my god,
Yeah.
in 2 days, it's like, oh, it's closed. I was like, I should have done that all along.
Really? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So, yeah, do you think that I should contact them today on a public holiday while they're not at work, or leave them till like
Yeah.
tomorrow when
It's
they're back at work?
look, I don't have a problem with contacting people on public holidays because I think they're having it's their day off anyway. You know what I mean? If they're
Yeah,
not, yeah, if they're annoyed about a call like on a public holiday, like it's just entitlement. It's
yeah,
not an
exactly.
issue to call them on public holidays. So if you wanted to do
Yeah,
that, you could do that because, like we always say, it's like hot leads. We need to get into them straight away. Hey,
exactly. That's what I was
yeah,
thinking. I have more time to get that off than when you're
yeah, exactly.
on
And
my
it's
phone.
the fact that the box is full is perfect.
I know, like, but
Yeah,
like as I said in the last webinar, I think it was like every lead that I've got in the box lately, they just not fucking pull my head in. It's like you
yeah,
have opted in to take this session. I've contacted you within 24 hours because I check the box every day, so I make sure like I'm on the 24 hours, so it's still fresh in their head. They know that they want it, and
yeah.
they either don't reply to them to get text message, and I've even tried the new text message sequence that
Hmm.
I'm trying to post, and still either, oh no, I'm all good, or just
Yeah,
not the
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I think, yeah, just get onto them straight away. Chances are you'll probably get like a quicker pickup rate as well. You get more people pick up just because
Yeah,
they're not at work and things like that. Hey.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Beautiful. Cool. Yeah. Spot
Thanks.
on. No, all good. Hey. And Samir, looks like, yeah, it's going to be pretty one-on-one coaching today. There you go.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Hey. Yeah.
Sunday.
What were your questions, my man? What do you want to get into?
Yeah, so just to give you clarification because Simon and I have gone back and forth on the school about this. So
Yeah.
I've recently done so I'm based at Snap Fitness, and what Snap Fitness does, as Simon has told me, is and he's actually right about this. So you've heard of GDPR, right? Like
Yes.
yeah. So I'm not allowed to access the database because of that. So the only the management and the sales, like the sales admin team, can give me inductions for leads and everything. But as far as growing it myself, I've already implemented the floor to the floor, walk
Beautiful.
to the floor gym strategy already done. Gave the winner the prize, and then all my I've still got remaining runner ups for my to turn them into clients from them
Yep.
the mind and body, the
Yes.
runner up
Yep.
prize is the mind and body
Exactly.
kickstarter.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's all done, and the next strategy was, and should be this week, is the bulk blast thing. So just to clarify, that this strategy, all I have to do is go up to the management and then ask them for the members' like birthdays for the month, right?
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
can't give them a text message and say to them, hey, we're looking to give free workouts for your birthday or something. Is that the new
So
strategy now?
there's a template. What modules do you have unlocked? There's a template in the. I'll send it across to you. I'll send you the template across on school. All right. So I'll just so you have it there. Essentially, we've got a birthday list, and then you've got things like people haven't been to the gym in a while as well. So I don't know if you're the
MIA.
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, MIA. So there's an MIA bulk blast that we do, and there's also just a MIA and a birthday blast. But I'll send you all of them there, so you've got them. Hey,
All
yeah,
right.
and then
Nice.
and then you can use. So it depends how many people are on the list. So you can use SA group text. So SA group text, I think that it'll be in the modules as well in school. Essentially just a platform where you can bulk blast a lot of people without having to individually type each person's kind of name, the message to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it takes some time. You can do it. If there's 20 or so people on the list, you're probably better off just to do that at the end of the day. But yeah, we're just trying to make it a personalized message, so it's not just like a robot sent it out. You know what I mean? It's just like we haven't bulk blasted this to 1,000 people. We've just sent it to that person individually. So we include their name, that kind of thing. Yeah.
All right. So the template will be sent after this.
I'll jump in and I'll send it to you. Hey, just so you know what you need to basically write in.
No worries. Thank you. And one more thing as well is so I was going to say this to Simon, but now you're taking his spot on
Simon today.
Sunday. Yeah. So I was this close to signing up 2 people recently. Now, I understand where they're coming from because before, and Jude would tell you this, and I'm sure Simon would as well, because when I started Pinnacle, I was very diligent about the agreement and what I was signing up for. Now, these 2, they were very happy with everything, and they're on hold right now. But I feel like I want to reach out to them and just to be like, because they wanted to have a look at these. They were going to traveling anyway. One was going traveling for work, and one was traveling to Spain for a holiday or something. But I want to make sure what kind of message to send out, because I've already prepared them on DocuSign. So they're just basically what's going on is they're just really, they're very diligent about my agreement and my T's and C's. Like they want to read it out and then before they make the decision. But in case they take a bit too long, or maybe give it a week or so, shall I reach them out? And if so, what to say to them, like to try and subtly if they sign on the dotted line or not, because that's one thing. So a closed deal.
What are your T's and C's? So was it like a lock-in contract, that kind of thing, or was it more like, was it 8 weeks, or was it anything like that? Is that what you do?
Yeah, it's it's a lock-in contract. So like after a week, if they're not happy with it, then they can just drop. They can opt out and withdraw if they wanted to. So that was their lock.
Oh, so there's no hesitancy. They can literally just leave after a week's notice. Yeah. So I would just look, I would just send them a message that has nothing to do with the contract. Like I just say, hopefully, like just following up. You know what I mean? Just a gentle message. It's not so much of a push. At the end of the day, it's hard. Like 99% of people, I'm sure Zach and Cassie can agree, when they walk, they don't come back. Hey, so people aren't gonna come back. They'll use that as an excuse to kind of say, oh, we just want to go home and think about it. That kind of thing. I've had that so many times, and then people actually haven't come back or even contacted me. But the best way you can do it is just be gentle with it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's not kind of, hey, are you going to sign the agreement? It's, hey, just following up on our meeting the other day. It went really well. I'd love to see you guys back in the gym shortly. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, because that's the main thing. I'm like, you don't want to come across pushy and then like talk about the agreement. But should I just say, hey, I just wanted to ask, are you back in the UK? And then if so, do you know when you're going to be back at the gym, kind of thing?
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because it's when we start. Yeah, when we start to say, when are you going to sign up? It's really direct, and people just go, oh, you know what, like fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Perfect. That covers it. All good.
No worries. I think that's my update sorted. But yeah. Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. Alrighty. Fletch, how are you, man? If he's there, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just driving. That's all.
Yeah, gotcha. What's going on?
Not a lot. I'm just running around because I'm trying to find a parcel. So I'm usually at work at this time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, been a parcel that's trying to deliver and it's missing now. So.
Oh, great! It's a good way to start your Monday, hey?
It's great. Other than that, not a lot. I think that my goal for this week is to start setting up school a bit more as well. So yeah, I've got a bit of a head start because from Simon on Friday.
Yeah, beautiful. I think for you, brother, you had a really good week last week, hey. So it's just
Yeah.
about now implementing more value, and school's
Yeah.
going to do that for you 100%.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, 100%. And I'm in the process of like doing a bit of a rebrand as well. Just to sort of take my name out of the business. Because it's currently Fit by Fletcher.
Yeah.
An old trader that's pretty good, but as I look to leverage and sort of expand my business, I don't really want it to be. So
Exactly. Yeah, it's all the influencers, mate. They all put their name in their training, kind of like their businesses. It's like so. I think for you, you can go one or two ways. I think Sam, are you there? What did you rebrand to? Because I know you and Simon did a rebrand. I think it's more if you do even your location, Fletch, like including that in it. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I mean, I have got a couple ideas, but yeah, like I don't plan to stay in Cairns forever either, so that's the other thing.
That's right.
Yeah. But I was sort of I came up with Forte Fitness. I think that's pretty good. I think it's the fact that it's still an F.
Yeah.
And Forte means strong in multiple different language or strength or something. So
yeah, that's cool. 100%.
And I sort of thought that the logo could be something like F squared, because the Forte Fitness is 2 Fs, but also like Fit by Fletcher is like F times F, so it's like sort of like a
cool
as well. So I thought, I think that's where I'm at the moment. I think I might go with that.
Yeah, perfect, and good opportunity. Like even if you rebrand your school to the new business, the new name, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and then when you put all your clients in there, they'll just go, oh wow, like look, he's changed everything, which people get really excited about that. So I'd say when you do launch your school, have your new name in there as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of getting onto it now, because I want to start doing all the graphics and all the design for it with this new brand. So,
beautiful, sweet. Good luck with it, my man. And then if you need a hand with that, we do have the Pinnacle design team, obviously. If not logos and things like that, and they're pretty easy. You can make a really good logo on Canva, 100%. Like make it look really professional. So have a play, see how you go. Other than that, you're all good. Everything's tracking nicely.
Yeah, 100%. Cheers for that.
Beautiful, awesome. No worries, brother. Zach, how are you, man?
Yeah, good. Talks yourself.
Cruising, mate. Cruising. What's going on?
Not much. This is probably what's the date? 11th. So second last week with the trainer.
Yep.
He'll be wrapping up at the end of next week. So I'll be taking everyone back.
Yep.
Which I'm looking forward to. There's clients at least.
I've done it a couple of times, man. 100%. It's you hustle for a little bit until you can find the next one, but your clients will be so grateful they're going back with you as well. Hey.
Yeah, like I received a lot of positive feedback about him. But then at the same time, there's been a couple of comments that like, I really enjoy training with you, like personally as well. So they'll be happy about that. I'll be happy about that. Yeah.
100%, man. Yeah, it's tricky. And it's so hard to get your trainers to have the same touch on clients that you do, because you care so much. People are just never going to care as much about you and your own business. And then, as you see people, there's a lot of positive feedback, but then once they've had the experience of training with you, then they get passed over. They always want to come back, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So looking for a new trainer now as well?
Nah, not yet. The goal is to sort of just do my own thing for a while.
Nice.
Just to sort of rebuild up the bank balance a bit, because I was like just for a few weeks had to dip into savings, because I had loads of sessions. It just wasn't enough sessions for 2 people. You know what I mean? It was
and a lot
plenty
of the time,
sessions for one.
Yeah. And I suppose I don't know if do you use Easy Debit to collect your payments?
Easy Pay. So almost same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Like I've found that because all my payments get taken 1 week, obviously, then you get paid for them the next. So you can have you can have a huge week but you're only getting paid for the week before. That
Yeah,
kind of
well,
thing.
that's
So when,
normal.
and it's normal, and it's just like and you got to be careful because you're dishing out so many sessions to your trainers, and then you only get paid for this quite a week last week. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of fluctuation there. So,
my agreement with him was that he gets paid the week after too, so that was never a problem.
Yeah, gotcha. No, it's
I was
good.
like,
I think
if your sessions are here, you'll get paid over here.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know
It's a
what I mean?
good way to run it.
Yeah.
But I think for you, man, just spending some more time back in the business, hey, growing it to what you want it to be, that kind of thing, getting the bank balance back up, will give you so much more confidence when you do go to hire again.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. And hopefully I can just get to 40, find another trainer, and regroup and go again, and then just go
where are you at now?
40.
Sessions wise.
36.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm not far off, but I've had a few people tell me, not soon, but they're like, hey, just to let you know, in 2 or 3 months or so, I'll be, stopping PT. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So thanks for that. It's a lot of notice.
That's more than enough. So most people just don't tell you, or they'll just bail, within a couple of weeks. So that's good. It shows they respect you, man. They respect you and your business and what you do as well.
Well, these clients were clients that initially expressed financial concerns. They're like, oh, I don't know if I can afford it, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I'll do it for very long. And they've stayed for, a lot longer than they initially said they would. So it clearly demonstrates that they see the value in PT. So that's why I'm not worried about them leaving, because it's I know that I delivered sort of a really valuable service to them, and they're leaving for other reasons, which is fine. So I'm not worried about that.
That's it. And guys, we're never going to hang on to every single client. And I think a lot of people forget that PT, at the end of the day, it's still a business. There's still going to come the time where a client does leave us as well. And chances are it's got nothing to do with us and our service. We probably provided the best we can, and they're really happy with it. But at the end of the day, look, there does come a time where you say goodbye, and there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with that. Usually, I think my client lifespan's about 4 months as well. All right. So once you can get them in, if you're delivering the service, they're probably not going to need you by the end of 3 or 4 months. Hey, they know what they're doing, especially when you start to implement school, all these kind of things. And don't be annoyed when they leave. Just know it's a good thing. You've delivered what you can, essentially.
I'd say it depends on depends on how much they pay attention in sessions.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. And it depends how much they put in, because you can have a client come in and not use anything that you tell them to do and say it was a crappy experience because they didn't get their results. But at the end of the day, if you're pushing to them, it's like the program, guys. If you're not following it, then you're not going to get results. Hey, if you're pushing your clients to get results, then of course they will get to where they want to be. It's just people are lazy these days. So we need to try and spoon feed them towards achieving their goals, I suppose. Cool. You cruising, Zach? Other than that, I think for you, man, just wrapping it up, we just need to, dive back in, build it up to where you're comfortable, and then we leverage back out from there.
That's the plan.
Beautiful, man. Alrighty. Rubes, I'll jump to you quickly. What's going on?
Oh, I was just going to say on that, that's honestly a great marketing tool. I'll say to people in the consult, I say, the idea with me is, not that you're with me forever, even though, I hope that you like me enough that I am, or whatever. You make a joke, whatever. And then you say the idea is that, you're going to learn the principles and the foundations for your training that, you're going to have for the rest of your life. So this is not 10, 12, 16 weeks of PT. This is you learning the fundamentals for the rest of your life. And then you basically can follow any program because you've learned how to perform the exercises, and then you know how to follow a program. So once you do that, we can still do PT. More than happy to see you make a joke or whatever, but it's you're not necessarily going to need it as much if you listen and you're just going to know how to follow the program and how to move properly and not have any issues with that. So that's what I say.
100%. It's a good selling point as well. Once you guys develop your schools, that kind of thing, what I'd be doing is if people have any hesitancy, jump into school, have a module, our team's results or my client's results, then you just scroll through everything. And it's just social proof as well. So yeah, like we said, client lifespan 3 to 4 months, that's completely normal. And it's a good selling point as well, Rubes. It's like my guys come in, I always say to people, I've had clients with me for 5 years, I've had clients with me for 3 months. Whatever you think you need and get out of my service, we'll deliver it to you. So there you go. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're getting people results that quickly, for sure. All right, Rubes, did we have anything else you want to touch there?
Not really.
Before you go?
I've got like 5 minutes left. So if there's anything important, otherwise, hope everyone has a ripper day. So yeah.
Yeah, we're cruising, man. Cruising. So yeah, we'll jump to, who have we chatted to? Savannah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in a very noisy space. I don't know if you can hear very well.
I can just hear.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, feeling better mindset wise from last week.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just ready to hit the week, I guess.
Spot on. Yeah, I think it's a good start. These webinars are so good, guys, because it puts you in the right mind frame for a Monday as well, catching up with people and just taking action. So Savannah, like guys, anyone that has any questions as well, more than happy, flick them through to me on school. Like we said, with Samir, I'll send you all those bulk blast kind of text, that kind of thing, my man. Cool. All right. You all good, Savannah, though? Nothing to touch on?
Yes. Nah, nothing to touch on.
Perfect.
All good.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, Ray, what's happening?
Morning, how are you?
Morning. Good. How are you?
Good, I'm just waiting for my coffee. This week feels like it's just a continuation from last week. I don't feel like I've had a break at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everything is going good. Signed, I've probably got 8 consults this week. I'm aiming for a minimum of 10 each week just to keep
perfect.
building them up. But doing my calls, like I think I said, was it last week with you? I can't remember who I spoke with. I can do calls Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I'm just getting I'm getting the lists, and then I'm actually, if I've only got a few minutes, I'll just tick off the names and take a photo of it, and then I'll actually call them later on when I've got time, because we have to give them back.
Yeah. That's wild. Hey, I can't believe that. You have to give the list back.
Well, we're not actually allowed to leave them. We've got to actually take the list and give it back as soon as we've finished with it. We can't even put it in our locker. So just what they do here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose it's just like conflict of interest, confidentiality, that kind of thing, hey?
Well, I guess being, such a big German, who they are, I guess they've had people do the wrong thing before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. Yeah. You can almost guarantee that, hey?
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
But I think, for you, you're in the best spot you've been in a long time. 100%.
Yeah.
I think, hopefully you can just ride that, well, you'll ride that wave of, I suppose it was motivation that you had last week.
Drive,
to continue on.
Simon said I've got to get my drive going. Yeah.
That's it. Yep. 100%. And it's just the drive. And once you start to convert a little bit more as well, how many signups did you have last week? Did you have a few?
I had a couple of silvers.
Perfect.
Which is good. Thank you. And and that's what Simon said, just keep going with that, because you've got to do it the next 3 weeks at least.
Yeah,
2 silvers.
that's it. Yeah, and that's all it is, hey. So if you start to look at, I think for you, 10 consults, 2 silvers, you're looking at 20% conversion. You've got that, you know what I mean? Like you got that in the bag. So it's just about getting the people in front of you now, which
absolutely,
which you're doing.
Yeah,
which is really good.
Yes, that's my focus. Perfect. For sure.
Yeah, have a great day, hey, and we'll catch up. Yeah, no doubt during the week. Beautiful. All right, Michael, how are you, mate?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Perfect.
Oh, cool, because I'm just on my motorbike driving.
Oh, okay. How's that for multitasking?
I got you in the headset in my helmet.
Oh, there you go.
For me, I'm just wrapping up the last hamper lead And now I'm going through the marketing and lead gen module. Because when I started, it was the hamper lead promo straight up.
Strategy.
So it's been that for the last 3 months because I had so many to get through. So I'm just starting the next module for that, and then just going through. So I've just finished the design of the free PT poster from that module, and I'm getting that approved and printed, and I'm just going to systemically go through that module and implement them all in between clients and stuff when I've got free time.
Perfect. Yeah, and just slot it into your
not
diary for sure.
Yeah. So not a huge amount happening on my end. I need to get 10 more clients as soon as possible because I'm running at a loss as of 2 weeks ago. And I don't want that credit card debt to accumulate too high.
No, that's it. Hey, that's it.
I'm working around the clock to get back to that break even mark.
Yeah, and you're doing the right things, man. You're setting your foundation. So a lot of the time we just need to reset our foundations so then we can actually take action and it's effective and it's efficient, not so much we're just chasing little random kind of parts, you know what I mean? So I think for you, just laying that down and then it's time to step it up when it comes to your marketing, your calls, that kind of thing. Because really 10 clients, guys, you can get 10 clients like that. Hey, you can get 10 clients over the span of 3 or 4 weeks. For sure, if you've got the level of volume there. So let's implement that, mate. And then even over the next couple of weeks, we'll come back and reflect and just see how that's going, hey?
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Any other questions or are you cruising?
No, that's it. I've just got to get the work done.
Yeah, 100% just comes down to taking action at the end of the day. But taking the right action as well. But I think what we've just covered there, that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, mate. Alrighty.
No magic bills. No hidden gems. It's just got to do the basics because I've never gone through this module before. So, and I don't have a foundation set up. So this is the first time setting it all up.
Yeah, and it's slow and it's not boring work, but like you said, it's the hard work. But once it's set up, you'll launch from there for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Cam, I haven't seen you in a while, mate. What's been happening?
Yeah, a lot of the new webinars at weird times for me here in the States.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, nothing like major. I just need to, I finally got new member lists that are coming in because like it's very sporadic for us, like when we get new members at the facility. So I need to have like 30 or so people that I need to get called. And then that, and I know need to, and you watch that video recording for the school setup that was like last week. I totally blanked on that. I couldn't even gone to that. I just was like, oh shoot, this is happening now. So where you might?
It was on a Friday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Thursday it was Thursday at noon for me. I was like, oh shoot, this is. I just totally blanked. Are we doing those every week now? I thought I saw something. I thought it was gonna be a one-off.
Yeah, I think Simon's gonna do them. Ray, do you know?
You're muted, Ray.
Yeah, he's just going to do one next week. So
okay, so we had the one last week, and then we have the one this coming week.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I saw it very briefly look through that chat. I was like, wait, is this an ongoing thing or okay? But I'll be sure to be at the one this week.
I'm not even in that chat. Can you add me? I've asked Simon a couple of times and I just haven't been added. That would be great.
Yeah, I'll if anyone here can add Ray, that'd be perfect. Otherwise, I'll remind Simon to add you in, Ray. Yeah, but Cam, I think if catch up on the video from this week. If there's one uploaded yet, I don't know if there is. If someone's
he sent us
yet.
I don't know if it's on school, but he sent us a link. I just like had it pulled up just to make sure I got it.
Yeah, cool. And then if you jump in this week, probably same time. I think it's the same time. Then you really know what you're doing when you have to implement everything across.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
like. Yeah. It's so much value at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't have anything like super pressing like on my plate. Currently, it's kind of, I've talked a lot about this. It's just kind of like doing little things to make sure I'm like moving in the right direction now. But I wanted to get school set up because I feel like that's going to be a thing that's going to make sure that I don't, not that I have like a lot of retention problem, but just make sure that I can retain as much as I can going forward.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you'll find that, look, I had this week. It's just random with some people. I had a guy who came into the program, been here for 2 weeks, and only doesn't use school apparently. So use Trainerize and his PT sessions, and then he's like, "Oh, I've actually just uninstalled school because I don't do social media." I'm like, "All right, man. Like it's like whatever you want to do, you can do that." But at the end of the day, I know what's in that classroom is what's going to help him get results. So you just have to. I mean, it's a bit different when you leverage because you can't really be there all the time with them. But you just have to push them to make sure they're actually watching all the classroom training. People just think it's like, some people think school is not necessary because it's like a social media forum. It's like, it's not that. It's not for social media.
So can we tell how many people are watching the videos that we put on school?
Yeah. So you can go into their profiles and you can actually watch their progress.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a little bit like inaccurate sometimes, but it's still a rough idea.
Mm-hmm. And then one other thing I did have, so do you know when would be a good time? I'm not like itching to do one, but when would be a good time to run another like floor to the floor style thing? Because I haven't done like anything that like active since the hamper. But because two things, because like I am getting a lot of new members coming in now. I'm obviously gonna call them, but that might push them more. And I've just like had like in the past 2 weeks, just this is a lot for where I'm at, but just like 4 or 5 people just organically reach out about working with me or somebody else at the club.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think that like, are people starting to get like in their mind that they might want to start doing something before summer starts here? So
That's
like
awesome.
how much time should I wait before doing that again if I'm going to do it? I was thinking like maybe like early May potentially. But I don't know.
So essentially with those strategies, you just run them every 3 to 4 months. So that's all it is. There's something that you can kind of have reoccurring on your calendar every 3 or 4 months. Because at the end of the day, like, otherwise people, if you do them every month, people just think, "Oh, right, this guy's just taking the piss. He just wants clients." Like, but if you do them every 3 months, there's a whole new, like, there's more faces in the gym, new people, and they're going to be thankful for that kind of thing as well. So I'd say, when did you do it last? As we said, oh yeah, you can probably do.
I did the hamper. I haven't done anything like that active. I haven't done anything like that since then.
Yeah, you could even do one now. You know what I mean? You could do one now, or even next month, start of next month.
I'd probably wait till next month because then I'll have school set up. And like I said, I'm not like itching to fill any in-person things right now. So I figured if I wait another 2 months, there's a chance I might have some spots open. Hopefully I don't, but there's a bigger chance I'll have like more spots that I could fill then.
Exactly. Yeah. Are you still, so do you have anyone under you yet? Have you leveraged out? Or are you still rocking?
I really, me and Simon talked about this a lot. I'm really not in a place where I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
we've talked about it, and that's something like out of like all the available options we have, that's usually it's the best for people. That for me, it's like the worst option. It's like that I would have to thread like a lot of needles to make that work. So we're pushing a different model right now, essentially.
So branching down online, I suppose.
Yeah,
like
basically doing like online coaching with people in the club. Essentially, that's what we're doing because I have like 6 people that I've been doing that with.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you find that, and look at that, like once you have school, that's just another value add that they'll go, "Oh my God." So
yeah, I had the ClickFunnels thing set up, but I didn't feel like people were utilizing it to the fullest extent. And I wasn't opening, and the other thing, I wasn't opening that up to any of my in-person people, but Simon was like, "Yeah, we should just have you just open up to everybody, create enough value there so that everybody can use it."
Yeah. And like we said, you're going to have people that really enjoy it. You're going to have people that don't use it as much, but most of my guys use it. So you always favor the majority. Hey, so even if you have 50 clients, you have even 10 of them using it, they're still creating a little community amongst themselves. It's like in the Pinnacle stuff, we probably only have, with interactions, we probably only have 10 to 15 on most posts, but those 10 to 15 people are so tight knit as well, which is really cool. So once we build the community up for you, people end up answering questions for other people. So you don't need to be there as much either, just in the community, that kind of thing. But definitely get your in-person clients in there as well, once you have all of the value in there. So once the classroom's completely filled up, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. And does he, I'm assuming he goes over in this tutorial, does he give us like what different like sections to like build out like different educational
Exactly.
topics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Even if you want to just request access to my school camp, you can jump in there and have a look. I've just done a big kind of rebrand of mine. So all of my stuff
Mhm.
now is set out like Simon's stuff. So it's like a PowerPoint, speaking over the PowerPoint, that kind of thing. But
Okay, yeah, that'd be
yeah.
great. Where do you want me to message you for that?
Yeah, so if you just if you go into school and then you can click, I think you can click on my profile down the bottom. It says or groups that I'm in, and it'll be Temper Fitness, that one there. If not, I'll send you an invite to it on school. Actually, I'll do that. Make it easier.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah, perfect. All right, cool guys. Anyone else need to cover absolutely anything at all? Or is everyone pretty cruisy? All good. Perfect. All right, let's run through, I suppose, everyone's goals for this week, Ray. Quick summary of your week this week. What's something you're going to achieve this week?
I'm going to be doing the 10 consults and looking in 10 for next week.
All right. How many conversions are we getting?
Minimum 2. Minimum
Good.
2.
Yeah, 100%. I reckon if we stick to 2 over the next month or so, watch
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's taking the action for me. I've got to take that action.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Good to hear. And then Zach, my man, I suppose for you, goals-wise this week, we're probably just wrapping up with this trainer home, and then we're just going to jump back in to your sessions. How many sessions are you picking back up?
So I think I'm about 18, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How many are you doing right now?
18.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Just
the answer.
doubling.
I've got five consults booked in this week.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, he reached out like to the desk, and they passed him on to me. Another guy actually just approached me like mid-session, like while I was training a client.
Yeah.
Like I was literally watching the client do the reps, and I could see this guy out of the corner of my eye, just like standing there patiently waiting. And then so as soon as my client finished his set, like I just put the timer on for his rest period. I like just turned around slightly. I was like, "Oh, hey, can I help you?" He's like, "Yeah, do you have a minute?" I was like,
Not
"Yeah,
really,
but not right now. Like I'm in the middle of this session."
Yeah.
Anyway, so we caught up afterwards, and he's like, so yeah, seeing him Wednesday. So that should be like, if I don't sign that up, like that should be a definite sign up, because that's someone literally approaching me on the gym floor.
Yeah, once you can get people that reach out, or they do that, or they reach out to the desk, you go into that that consult with a little bit more confidence.
Yeah,
because you
100%.
kind of know, you know that's going to happen. But that's good. Like that sounds like 2 people, 2 out of 5 this week that are going to be locked in.
The other 3 are hamper consults. Like so, I'm not even going to be sort of presenting, like pitching to them in this meeting. Like, so I'm just going to deliver like a consult and a few complimentary sessions, and then I'll pitch after that.
Perfect. Yep. And then look at that, like you're back at 40 essentially.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So you're cruising. Cool. Beautiful. Yep. Alrighty, let's go to Fletch, if you can, my man. Goals for this week. What you want to achieve. Don't want to cause an accident.
Yeah, I think no, it's all right. Just the school stuff, I think, and focusing on the rebrand. I think I'm just taking the I've got a couple consults, but I'm at 45 sessions at the moment, so I think I just want to really put my focus into the school stuff in my free time.
Yeah, that's 45 30-minute sessions, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're packed.
Yeah. And that all happened like last week.
Yeah, right. So how many did you add last week?
I think it was at 38 or 37.
That's huge, mate.
Yeah, it was insane. Like I made like a couple golds and a couple silvers, but then I also started selling that Kickstarter package, that 45 for $100, like as my bronze now.
How'd that go?
My bronze. Yeah, it was good. Like I think it works really well because the gym membership here is $20 a week or $19.95, and so my silver is $119. And literally, like they were just like, oh yeah, like if this was on top of the gym fees, like I probably couldn't do it. And I was like, well, I do have a Kickstarter package for $100. It's 145-minute session. They're like, oh, well, that works perfect. You know what I mean?
Spot on. Yeah. And then you almost have to make it like you're scratching their back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're making it easier for them.
Because it's not even on the like price presentation. So it's like,
no, exactly. Exactly. You just say, well, look, I can see how much you want to do this. How about for you, we do this, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like when you look at that, essentially like that, I like going in knowing you're seeing the client once a week, but they're investing in your time as well. So once you can get someone for 99 and they're just doing a 45-minute session, like that's spot on.
Yeah.
That's spot on. Because then you're still working at you're around your same rate anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kickstarter package race. So that it's essentially a rebrand of a bronze.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
so,
I'm not going to sell bronze anymore. I also felt like that one 30-minute session per week is just not enough. Like I'm doing them a disservice by offering them that. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah. And Ray, I think when we were chatting about this, you went in the webinars. So a few of the guys are starting doing, instead of a bronze, you call it a Kickstarter session. Right. Essentially what it is, it's because Ray, what's your bronze at right now? What's your bronze cost?
70.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So it's really, guys, it comes down to your confidence in your conversion and what you want to do. So I've started doing Kickstarter sessions now. It's a 1 session a week plus access to everything. And then it's 99 as well. So essentially $99 a week. I know Fletcher's doing the same thing, but he's doing an extra 15 minutes. So he's doing 45 minutes for 99. At the end of the day, it's just because our bronze clients are the ones that I've found that over time, they're not going to stick to it very long, or they're not as invested, I suppose. But for you, Ray, you could always bump that up as well. And because it's a drop sell from a gold or a silver, there's always going to be the financial gain for the client as well. So it doesn't matter how much it's by. If someone's got $70 to put towards their training, chances are they've got 99. Do you know what I mean? Like it's really just that last little bit that I need to commit, but most people can do it. And I suppose, Fletch, have you seen much of a difference? Like, have you seen a difference really from people going to a bronze to a Kickstarter?
I guess I've only sold one so far.
Yeah.
So, but it was as easy as selling a bronze. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
It wasn't harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ray, that could be 4:30 or 45 minutes too. Really dependent on what you want to do. Once, like Fletch, you have the justification there to make it a 30-minute, like you said, you don't like 30-minute sessions anyway, once a week. But once you have school there, all that extra value, that's a justification to just make it 30 minutes. So it's, the extra value add on top of a race. So you can do whatever you want, really. It's up to you. Yeah. It's a good little, it's just so much better to have that investment from them as opposed to giving them a really cheap $65, $70 session a week. Plus everything else, programming, that kind of thing. Like you have online clients, guys, that are charging 99. Do you know what I mean? They're not even getting a session. So it's online PTs, and they're not even getting a session. So the value is definitely there. It just comes down to confidence, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah,
cool.
100%.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Because I've been thinking about like even offering like 45-minute sessions as a silver package, which is really a gold. Like, and just like rearrange it a little bit so that I mostly do 45-minute sessions. Main reason being like I do have people that would benefit more from a 30-minute session. And sometimes that works well, but there's some people that I know like 30 minutes is just not enough. But when I sort of do my price presentation, they always go for the silver because it's the cheaper option, or most likely go for the silver. But again, I know it's not going to be enough value for them. And instead of 2 30-minute sessions, doing 1 hour session, that's also shit as well. You know what I mean? Like,
catch you later, Michael. Yeah, exactly, mate. 100%.
So I'm thinking like, because I got 2 products, they're basically the same. The only thing is just a different name and a different color. So when I do my price presentation, so I got like Muscle Mastery and then Mind and Body Makeover, just to appeal to the person I'm selling to. I could almost change one of them to like 45s, and the gold is 3 45s and the silver is 2 45s, whereas the other one is but it's at a different price point. You know what I mean? So that I can sort of pick and choose what I want to sell to people. without giving them sort of too many options. I mean, like, all right, you could do 3:45, you could do 3:30, you could do 2:45, you could do 2:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. And in your price presentation, you don't even have to sell the length of the session either. Like, I don't really do that much now. It's more just like you have your two sessions a week, and then a lot of the time they don't even ask how long the sessions are. So you can dictate that 100% whatever you want to make it.
Yeah. But then I guess the price has to match that as well, you know? Like
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So price has to match it. And I think, once you have school in place, Fletch, like your price can jump up for sure when it comes to your silvers and your golds. What's your gold at right now? Like 180?
Yeah, still 180. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd go 195, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bump it up to that. Yeah. Because school is worth that value and some, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So it's like $5 per session. Extra. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And that'll be more than enough, hey?
Yeah. But what do you think about that? Like the two like separate packages. Like if I feel like during the consult before my price presentation that they're going to benefit from 45-minute sessions, like don't even offer them 30-minute sessions. Like
can do. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It's just once you go down to leverage down the track, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Your diary will just be a little bit uneven, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't get back to backs booked in.
It already is a little bit like, because even I've got some golds just doing 2 45-minute sessions, you know what I mean? So yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there you go. Whatever's going to work best, man, like at the end of the day for you. And if you do feel that the client's going to benefit from 45-minute sessions, then 100%. Yeah. That's what I'd be doing. Hey.
Yep.
Cool. Cheers. Beautiful. All righty, guys. I think, look, we could finish up a little bit early here today. Is everyone happy? Everyone's all good? I think, perfect. Cam's good. Zach good. Ray good. Fletch good. What we'll just wrap up a bit early here. I think we've covered everything we need to. Everything is absolutely perfect. So well done to everyone. I think what we'll get everyone to do, obviously, make your way through the school trainings as well. It's only going to benefit you. Okay. But other than that, guys, have a fantastic week. I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Let's smash in the next few days, hey? Perfect, guys. All right. I'll see you later.